Hey fatty! In this video I'm going to explain how I can burn 750 calories doing fuck all by sitting in a cold bath and watching YouTubes. And to put that into perspective, for somebody that's walking to burn 750 calories, they'd have to walk 8 miles in 2 hours, and all I did is sat in the bathtub for an hour. So I'm going to go through my experiment. Hopefully I don't fuck up explaining this. It's basically grade 2 math, so please try to follow along. So right off the bat, I filled the bathtub up with 150 liters of water. The reason I used 150 liters of water because if I put any more than that in, the overflow, I would lose water, and I needed to know the exact amount of water so I could measure how much energy I was giving to the water. So by definition, a calorie is the amount of energy it takes to heat up 1 liter of water by 1 degree Celsius. I hope that makes sense. Therefore, if I had to heat up 150 liters by 1 degree Celsius, it would take 150 calories. Now, the starting temperature of my cold bath was 15.8 degrees. The reason I picked 15.8 degrees, I like it to be right around 15 because then I still reap the therapeutical benefits for like muscle recovery and stuff when I keep it that cold. You could do this whole experiment with warmer water and get some wicked results, but I wanted it colder. My end temperature was 18.9 degrees Celsius. That's a difference of 3.1 degrees C. So, that is the energy that came from my body to heat up that tub, okay? So here's how it works. The total calories that came from my body during this whole experiment is going to be due to the change in temperature of the bathtub plus the shivering effect. Now, I basically read up on the shivering effect, and I found out that for every 15 minutes you shiver, they claim you burn 100 calories. So I made the assumption that I shivered for about 45 minutes because I was in the bathtub for 1 hour, and so 45 minutes of shivering would be 300 calories. So that's how I got the 300 calories, okay? And the other part of the equation, so I have 150 liters of water times a temperature difference of 3.1 degrees Celsius, which I got from going 18.9 minus 15.8. That gave me 465 calories that went from my body to the water. Now this gives me a total calorie burn of 765 calories. However, I did another experiment where I just filled the tub up with 150 liters of water, and then I logged the temperature for 1 hour just from the air, basically the air warming the water up. And it warmed it up 0.1 degrees Celsius in an hour, which is basically negligible, but I added it in. That worked out to 15 calories. So in the end, it's 765 calories minus 15 calories equals 750 calories I burned. Okay, now, to back this number up, I also logged my body weight, which I can figure out the calorie count from that too. Now you got to remember the tools I'm using. This thermometer is pretty accurate when I measured these. My scale, it's electronic. I try to step on it 3 times to get as good a number as I can. So the weight loss was equal to a total weight loss of 1.8 pounds I lost sitting in that tub for an hour, minus the amount of weight I lost in piss. Now the first time I did this experiment, I pissed before I went in the water, but you shake so bad. It's like a workout when you get out. It's insane. It's almost like you went and ran. It's like you went and ran freaking like 4 miles. It's like you shake so bad. And so this time I was smart because last time I just pissed in the water, so I didn't care about the little bit of piss warming the water up. But what did matter is the weight of my body would have fucked shit up. So this time I had a bottle that I just put up like kind of where you put your shampoo, and I got up like at 40 minutes in and I pissed in the bottle. I pissed twice, and the piss volume added up to 1.6 pounds. Therefore, the total weight loss is 1.8 pounds minus 1.6 pounds of piss gives me 0.2 pounds. Now, I made the assumption because I was so fasted that I had no glycogen in my muscles. So, you basically got 2 types of energy you can burn. You got glycogen, you got fat storage. But if I'm completely out of glycogen, my body has to burn fat. So fat is about 3,600 calories per pound. So then I can figure out how many calories I burnt. So 0.2 pounds I lost, right? Times 3,600 calories per pound equals 720 calories of fat. And take note, 720 is pretty damn close to 750. So that's pretty cool. If I had a more accurate scale, they'd probably been very close. This number is the one I'm going to use though, because I know that these temperatures that thermometer I have is quite accurate. So now that is cold thermogenesis. This is really cool shit. I do this all the time. It all started out with just taking the cold baths for therapeutical help with the real cold water. Now that's another reason, like I can't go down to 7.5 degrees C like I normally would when I do like the short like 10-minuters, because you get fucking frostbite and like it'll burn your skin. So I like to go as cold as I can, and you fucking shake. Like it's like you've done a workout. And so that being said, the first night I did this, my teeth were chattering so fucking bad that I had to clench my jaw shut because it was getting so sore in my face and my head, like all these muscles. So I went to Canadian Tire for the next experiment, and I went and picked up this cheap $4 mouth guard, and I went and boiled it and melted it. So then when my teeth chatter, it just hits the rubber, okay? So anybody can do this. You don't have to go as cold as me. This is really cool stuff because, like, who the fuck wants to go walk 8 miles in 2 hours? You know, like, if you're overweight, your thighs are rubbing together, you're going to be shaped like a motherfucker. Like, that's why I tell people, too, like, steady state cardio is a complete fucking waste of time unless you're fasted in the first place. And, like, it'll beat up your feet, where you just need to practice cold thermogenesis. You know, even turn down the temperature in your house, walk outside in the real cold weather, make sure you have a toque on so you don't get frostbite in your ears. I do this all the time. It's just a very easy way to keep lean without losing muscle mass. And that's how I'm going to be so fucking lean all year round. It's going to be another tool I'm going to use on top of the fasting I do. So everyone have an awesome day. And if you have any questions, message me on Facebook. Check out my YouTube channel, the rest of my videos. Check out my Snake Diet Facebook page. And get that fat in ya!